Howdy and welcome to Tuesday's serving of Daily Bread. Today we will continue to go over greed and excessive consumption that the teachings of Jesus are a rebuke to. Our scripture reading is Luke 12:15 through 21. Then he said to them, "Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man produced a good crop. He thought to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I will say to myself, you have plenty of good things laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich toward God." Many people spend their time amassing material possessions for their own pleasure. Some people try to find meaning in life through the accumulation of possessions. Often this striving to gain possessions causes them to desire even more. But wealth and material possessions cannot satisfy their deepest need. True satisfaction can only come through a relationship with God. This farmer did not consider God in his decision about his bumper crop. Rather than be generous and give the excess grain to the poor or sell some of it for a reduced price, he decided to build larger barns and keep the grain for future income, extravagant living, and merrymaking. Greed can slowly take control of our lives. While we might initially save some money for emergencies or retirement, we may soon begin to view all of the money we earn as solely our own and refuse to use any of it to help those in need. Greed causes us to focus on only ourselves. We soon become wrapped up in our own selfish desires and make decisions based on how it will profit us rather than how it can affect others. We also no longer consider the importance of eternity. Instead of spending our time and energy to deal with eternal issues, we use our efforts for attaining more wealth and possessions. Because the farmer in this parable had no thought for eternity, Jesus called him a fool. I don't want anyone to call me a fool, especially Jesus. Thank you, and I pray that you've enjoyed today's portion of Fresh Daily Bread, and may God richly bless you today.